get started, if you want to bring a small blanket or towel with you, you could definitely do so and go ahead and scoot that underneath the hips. Otherwise, we'll just meet in a cross-legged seat. And as always, we're going to sit up tall, just noticing what's going on in the spine today. And once you get there, there's an option to close the eyes or just soften the gaze. Hands can come to rest on the knees or the thighs. And once you're there, let's just make some circles with the nose, maybe dropping the chin down towards the chest to start. And let's just make some gentle circles here. Maybe rocking the neck back and forth. And for these last few circles, begin to notice your breath, maybe lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. All right, let's let that go. Our right hand's going to come down to the mat, and we're going to reach our left hand up and overhead, and then begin to tilt over towards the right. Make sure you're anchoring down through that left knee, left sits bone, so just intending it down towards the mat, and finding opposition by pulling this left wrist, left hand away. You might bend through that right elbow for a little more space in the side body. And then you might begin to just find some easy movement, maybe rocking the elbow up and back, looking up towards the sky, or just finding some baby pulses. All right, we'll come to stillness. And then we'll start to swing our left hand down in front of us. Chin comes in towards our chest. The right hand follows as we drag our hands all the way over towards the left. Left hand plants, and now right hand's going to reach over towards the left. It's the same dance on this side. So if you want to pull the elbow crease back, maybe forward a couple rounds. You're looking up towards the sky. Find some movement that feels comfortable. And then just notice what's going on in that right hip, that right knee, and just anchor it down towards the ground. We'll find stillness here. And then on your exhale, we'll drag the hands back down in front of us, coming back to the left-hand side, and we'll continue this motion hanging out in the side body stretch as long as you want on each side. So you might exhale to drag the hands in front and inhale, side body stretch. Exhale, dragging the hands. And we'll do that just a couple more times, getting some spinal flexion. All right, even it out, and we'll meet back in center. And we'll turn to face the short edge of our mat. Feel free to bring that blanket along or a towel along with you. Prop those hips up. We'll send the left leg out long, right foot comes into the inner left thigh. We'll shift our left hip crease back in space, our right hip crease forward. We'll reach the hands up, and then drape the upper body over the left leg for a forward fold. So hands can come anywhere along the sides of your legs, so by the thigh or even the shins or towards the ankles or ankle. And for these last couple breaths, we'll reach the right hand over towards the left side of your left ankle or left shin. And then begin to turn the heart over towards the right side. So you should more than likely feel a good stretch in that lower back body, the hip, all the way up to the shoulder girdle. And maybe looking past that right shoulder. We'll take 2 more deep breaths here. All right, let's let that go. Roll up through the spine. And then we'll switch to the other side. Right leg goes out in front, left heel comes in. We'll set ourselves up by bringing that right hip crease back, right toes up towards the sky. And we reach up and over, spilling on top of our leg. Chin can drop down towards the chest. All right, for the last couple breaths, we'll reach that left hand over to meet the right, turning our heart center, our chest over towards the left side, and then peek past the left shoulder. And again, option for the hands to come anywhere up and down the leg that feels good, so you can come out of this a little bit more if you'd like to. Anchoring down through the left knee. And nice and slow, rolling up. We'll come through to all fours. Moving our tower blanket out of the way now. And right away, we'll curl the toes under and send the hips up for downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out here, maybe pedaling through the feet, pressing through the hands. Tucking the chin and lifting the hips. And then we'll step the right foot up to the right hand. And nice and slow, we're going to take the right elbow to the right knee and begin to stack that right knee over the right ankle. We'll pivot on that back foot, landing the arch of the foot down. And then we'll open the heart over towards the left. Left hand comes to the sky for extended side angle. So you can stay here with strong feet, maybe just reaching up. Also the option to reach the left hand up and over the head. So drop the shoulders away from the ears. And last, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can let that right hand hover instead of resting the elbow on the knee. All right, deep breath in, deep breath out. We'll power through that front foot, lift the left hand forward, up and back, coming into warrior two. Right hand comes out in front of us. Adjusting the feet. Getting a strong foundation here. We'll inhale together. And then exhale, pressing through the front foot. We'll reach the right hand forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. The left hand can come to the left thigh. And then cartwheeling all the way back down, framing the right foot with the hands. We'll step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Find some movement or stillness, whichever is a good fit today. And then we'll step that left foot up to the left hand. Pivot on that back foot, place the left elbow on the left knee, and rise up with that right hand for extended side angle on our left side. So notice what's going on in the spine. Make sure there's lots of space here between the left ear and the left shoulder. And then play with some variations, maybe reaching the hand overhead. We're letting that left hand hover. Anchoring down through that back foot. All right, last breath in. We'll power up through that front foot. Right hand comes behind us, left hand in front for warrior two. Adjusting our stance. And then we'll press through the front foot. Left hand goes forward, up and back. Peaceful warrior. Looking up towards the sky. And then exhale, cartwheeling all the way down. We'll step that right foot up to meet the left. We'll take a forward fold, maybe grasping the elbows or swaying side to side. And nice and slow, roll up to a standing mountain pose. Hands by our sides. Option here to take any last movement that feels good, maybe shrugging the shoulders up and down towards the ears or spinning the hands and arms around the body. You can return to those neck circles that we started with. Set aside what last movement the body wants. And then we'll come back to center with our hands at heart center, bowing our chin towards our chest to finish our practice.